All right, we're out here on the water, and today I want to talk to you about the Z-Man Graph Shad. This guy just got it recently, and today was my first day actually using it, and I put a decent amount of time out here. We're out here. It's made for forward-facing sonar, which is exactly what you do in the wintertime, it seems like nowadays. So the first run of it, very impressed. I caught a nice largemouth. For up here in Pennsylvania, I got one. It was probably pushing 4 pounds. It was a good one. I'll show you a picture of it. And had this bright red lips. Body was just pure white, so it's kind of what I was looking at. But we're gonna go into detail. I want to show you a little bit about this graph shad. I'll show you the one I was using to catch them, kind of the overview of them, what they have going on, and so you can tell if you want to get some of your own or not. So right here is the one I was using. This right here is in the color Smelt. Let me get a little bit of line out here for you guys, and you can see it's got this head, supernatural. But something different about this is you'll see your line tie comes through the top, but it's actually going through the bait. It goes right through the head, comes through the bottom, and if you pull the bait plastic back a little bit right there, you kind of, let's see if we can get that. You see that little loop there? That's where you actually tie your line to. So if I push this line through a little bit, let's see if I can do that. You can see there, you got that loop there, just like so. So that's where it goes through. And the idea behind this is it keeps that bait sitting more of a perfectly horizontal presentation versus when you have this going through, tied to like the actual eyelet where it can move around on there. You could do a loop knot, some guys do, and it won't have that issue as much. But if you get that actual knot where it's tied to the front of that, it kind of makes your baits a little goofy. So I was interested to see how it was going to play out. I really do like it. It something different than you see with everybody else. The next thing I want to show you about this bait is the hook it's got on there. You can see there, it's kind of like I don't know if they call that a sickle style. It hooked those fish, pinned them really well. I actually caught a giant crappie. It was almost 14.5 inches long, which for Pennsylvania, I've never caught one that big, at least. I'm sure there's guys that fish for them that do. But you can see here again, they have, get my hand up there, maybe you'll see it. You can see that it's got the bait keeper, it's got some lead, it's got the wire on there, so that holds it up really well. It gets a little bit of the weight out of the head, so it makes it a little bit smaller. But what's something interesting is they actually make this in a quarter. I believe it's a 3/16 a quarter and a 3/8. And let me grab this guy here because I have two different sizes on two different rods right now. This one is the 1/4 ounce, and this one I was originally showing you was a 3/8, but the head sizes are exactly the same. So what they did was they make it out of a different material to make this a little denser. Actually, this one's a little denser, this one's a little bit less, but it keeps them all that same style bait, fish head size, and then it has the same size body there. So you can see it kind of, here's another color of it. I'm not sure exactly the size of the bait itself. It's let's see, 3.8 inches. So it's got perfect little minnow size. It's a 3/0 black nickel sickle shape hook, it says on there. So that adds up when you look at it. And it does come in 3/16, quarter, and 3/8. That's the packaging it comes in, which is cool. Here's another one I've already opened, which you can see it comes with a spare body. Here it actually makes it say this package seals shut, or you can open it up so they don't have to worry about your baits falling out. You just pull those little clips over and it's sealed right back up there. And what I've been doing is I've been keeping them in a big Ziploc bag. I got a baggie inside, 3 baggies inside this 1 gallon bag with a 3/16, quarter, and 3/8 to kind of keep them separated. Now that I got this bait off the hook, I want to show you that too. There is and it's gonna be really hard to see on this guy, but there's a hole that's in the middle of this, and then it comes out the top of this bait right there, if you could possibly see that. And the idea for that is when you're re-rigging a bait on there, you go right through that hole, and you're gonna push your hook through there, and it's just gonna follow that hollow body part there where you're not re-rigging it. You gotta bring it, there we go, and then you get it right through that top hole there, and it's going to slide right on there, slides right up, grabs on again. It's still Elastec, so you're not going to rip up these, but it does come with a spare tail should something happen with them. But that's pretty much what I got going on to show you with this guy. It comes in a bunch of different colors. That was the one, the Smelt's the one I've been catching them on. I haven't thrown, this one's like a, I would guess it's called Pearl Blue Glimmer. It's similar to that in the Diesel Minnow and that sort of stuff. This one here is Tennessee Shad. It's got a little more glitter. You can see it's super overcast today, so not a whole lot of glitter necessary, but it comes in a bunch of colors. They have a QR code on there if you want to see how to rig it up, how they show you. I honestly haven't scanned it to try it, but I'm sure it showed you just like I was doing there. But I think this is going to be a really good bait. Oh, the other cool thing when they designed this, and I almost left this out, but I didn't mean to, is the shapes. They got a bunch of angles on the head, and the idea is with those angles, no matter how you hit that with your forward-facing sonar beam, it's going to get a true reflection off of it, and it's going to send it back to your live scope where you can actually really get a good picture. So like if either use an active target, Garmin with their live scope, or I think Humminbird has their new one out, you're gonna get a really good return on that image. So it's just something a little different, a little more innovative that Z-Man's been doing and trying out, and they're ahead of the game like usual. So make sure you check out the Z-Man Graph Shadz, and I will talk to you again soon. If you have any questions about them, put them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.